Hello students, secondary 1 chemistry. Now we are going to start a new unit called quantitative chemistry. First lesson is called the mole and chemical equation. In fact, we need some information from the preparatory stage, the elements, symbols of elements, and the formation of positive ions and negative ions, and the formula of the compounds, the valency of each one, and we use these informations from the table to write the formulas of these compounds. Sodium hydroxide NaOH, KOH, CaOH, all two, because calcium is divalent, hydroxide is monovalent, silver nitrate AgNO3, sodium chloride NaCl, phosphoric acid H3PO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO3, acetic acid CH3COOH, carbon dioxide CO2, ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, sodium sulfate Na2SO4, potassium nitrate KNO3, silver chloride AgCl, ammonium chloride NH4Cl, magnesium oxide MgO, water H2O, potassium chromate K2CrO4, sodium carbonate Na2CO3, magnesium sulfate MgSO4, and so on. States of matter also: solid denoted by S, liquid by L, small l, gas G, aqueous solution. You know that the solution consists of solute and solvent. If the solvent is water, we say that the solution is aqueous solution. Heat denoted by H, delta H, change in heat. Nitrogen gas, these gases are diatomic molecules, consist of diatomic molecules. Oxygen O2, hydrogen H2, fluorine F2, chlorine Cl2, bromine Br2, iodine I2. These elements, starting from nitrogen to iodine, are called high atomic molecules. These are their symbols these are their formulas when they are in the pure state without reaction. Now to the equation. What is meant by equation? Equation, as you see here, this is called equation. All these are equations. Equations are expression by symbols and formulas of the reactants and products of the chemical reaction, and between the reactants and products there is an arrow. Above the arrow we may write the conditions of the reaction if there are certain conditions. So what is meant by equation? It is expressing of the chemical reaction briefly by using formulas and symbols. This is the definition of equation. The equation must be balanced. What is the meaning of balancing chemical equations? Balancing chemical equation means that the number of atoms entering in the reactants are equal to the number of atoms produced from the reactants, from the reaction. Okay. So, for example, magnesium Mg atom, balanced. Oxygen, 2 atoms, 1 molecule means 2 atoms here, 1 atom. So this equation is not balanced. So balance this equation, we put 2 here, put 2 here, like that. This means that 2 magnesium atoms and 2 oxygen atoms. Oxygen is now balanced, 2 atoms of oxygen. These 2 means 2 magnesium and 2 oxygen. Balanced. Oxygen is now balanced, but magnesium is not balanced. Putting here is makes magnesium not balanced. So we put also 2 here. This is now balanced chemical equation. In the same way, for example, we take this nitrogen and hydrogen form ammonia. NH3 is called ammonia gas. Nitrogen is not balanced. 2 nitrogen atoms 1, so we put 2 here. Now nitrogen is balanced. Hydrogen, 2 atoms of hydrogen, but not 3 atoms of hydrogen. 3 by 2 means 6 hydrogen atoms. So we put here 3. Now 6 hydrogen atoms. 3 by 2, 6. 2 by 3, 6. Now the equation is balanced, and so on with this. This is called the balancing of the chemical equation. This is all I want to say now, and we can say goodbye.